Okay, fellas, we just we actually are in the west courtyard, and over here is where you can do the sun retrial. It is optional. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the sun retrial. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna head over to the Republic Embassy because I want to know where the star map is. That's the whole point of this. So let's head over to the Republic Embassy now, and that is all the way in the. I think it's the. I'm pretty sure it's East Central Courtyard, and we're in the West Central now, and the next one over is the East Central. So yeah, that's where we're going. So here and right here in East Central, there's gonna be a little argument between the Sith and the Republic. It's very typical here on Manaan. This is like a neutral world, and you're gonna find all these arguments around Manaan, and this is the biggest one here.
Alec isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds. Now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Alright then, so yeah, the Republic, actually, if you remember getting a datapad, I think over here is Hulis. The datapad said come alone or not at all, if you remember. It's like a dark side thing that you can do. It's it's optional. You can give it a try, you know, but we're not going to do it. The thing that we're going to do is head over to the Republic Embassy and talk to Roland Wand. He's the ambassador here. We're not ambassador, but I guess leader. I guess he would be an ambassador because this is an embassy. So yeah, this is Roland Wand.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wand.
He's the official representative. Sorry, but anyway, ask him some questions. Yeah.
KOTOR is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, KOTOR becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest KOTOR and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our KOTOR supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. Oh, of course.
Ask him that. I mean, tell him that you're with the Jedi Council.
Representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Seek the star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have
So he's gonna be a little jerk about it and say that we have to do something beforehand. And even if you persuade him, your persuade's going to be like really perfect. And I split mine up with my treat injury skill, so it's not that great yet. So he's talking about this droid, and it got damaged. So he wants you to go into the Sith base and find out what happened to it, and get the memory core back or something back. I forget what it is, but that's not the point here. You have to get a piece of the droid back.
The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so
he's gonna say that there's 3 ways to get into the Sith base.
It is imperative
he's gonna explain them right here.
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith
up ahead
here
a
on
little
Manaan.
bit more.
Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been.
Alright, there's 3 ways to get in. He's gonna explain them to you right now.
Although it might be wise to concentrate your
The first one is interrogating a prisoner.
The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient. So far.
Is there another way?
We managed
The
to
second way is encoding a Sith passcard using mathematic equations, mathematic problems, and that's the easiest way to do because it's just easiest. Yeah, we're gonna do that way, but we're gonna ask if I'm gonna say yeah, I want that, but then we're gonna ask if there's a different way.
But there is one last method you should know about in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them.
And this one's really easy too. You just go into their hangar,
Visiting Sith masters
use a ship to surf across the sea, and then go into their hangar, and then infiltrate the base there. But we're gonna do the Sith passcode. It's a little easier to memorize or remember. The interrogation is probably the toughest because you need to it's just tough.
If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? Good choice. We've been working at that for a while.
Alright.
It's been too difficult so far.
So we're gonna have to head over to the computer room where the technicians are. They're pretty stupid. There's only one person though. He's really stupid. He can't even get the first problem solved for the Sith pass card. So just walk back here, and right to the right is the computer room. There's the prisoner if you want to try to interrogate him, and here's the computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Terminal sequences.
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method.
Yeah, so he says there's 6 problems we have to solve, and
most are simple, but the final 2
yeah, the final 2 are really tough.
The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last
I'll just tell you all the answers, so don't worry about solving anything.
That is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this
So he's been doing this for hours, and he can't even do the first matrix. I want to show you guys what the first matrix is. Okay, the first matrix is adding. He really cannot. He's just so stupid he can't even add. So head over to the computer right here to the right. Let's click on it, and we're gonna do decrypt Sith pass card. And the first one is 22. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I think it's 22. So the first one's 22. How many is there? 6? Yeah, so definitely the first one's 22 if I remember right. I don't want to be wrong. So, alright, first one is 22. I just reloaded. The second one is 18. The third one is 64. The fourth one is 2. And the fifth one is 6. And the last one is 7. So that's how you do the card system. So just log off. And
hey, great! You slice the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty
so we're just gonna. Is this the easiest way to do? We just go to the east courtyard to the Sith base, and we'll walk in the front door. That's all you have to do. Yeah.
Have you managed?
No, I have not.
Time is a critical.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna. I think I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. So yeah. We're gonna head west, and this is actually to the east courtyards, the very east. And right when you get there, there's gonna be people, and they're gonna complain. So yeah, they're gonna be right here.
Hey, this street is for Sith only.
Freaking bitch! Seriously, what do you think you are, huh? Just say, just gonna have credits taken from my cold, dead hand. I do what I want, lady. Okay, I do what I want. You don't. Yeah, just don't even talk to me. Yeah, over here is where you can register for swoop. Going to swoop race down here. It's pretty tough. It's a lot tougher than it was in Terrace, but I'm not gonna do that. There's a lot of things you can do here on Manaan, a lot of side quests. So yeah, give it a shot, get some experience. So right here, there's a, I think it's, yeah, this is a,
You got any armor plating for my spook bike?
what's it called, shop? Like a junk shop, scrap metal shop. They sell like droid plating and stuff. I think I might buy some droid plating real quick, but oh, I have 10:30. I'm gonna have to skip out when I buy it because I'm running out of time.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Whatever. Yes, I'm gonna have to fade this probably soon anyway. Alright then, so we're gonna head over to left here, and right here is the Sith base, so all you have to do is walk in, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do next time, so I'll see you guys next time.